Hello, greetings to you. You're welcome to our channel TouchBillions, and today I would be sharing with you how you can actually participate in this airdrop known as LIQFINITY airdrop. Now, one thing you need to understand is, first of all, you need to be able to get to join this airdrop. And how do you join this airdrop? Is by clicking using a link. So if you check in the description of this video, you're going to see a link to be able to participate in this. So you log in. So let me assume you've logged in. This is what the interface looks like. So I'll be taking you on every single of that. So if you see here, there's a three lines here. If you click on that, it takes this whole thing in. So if you bring it back, it gives you the words of each of those menus. Now, if you click at this here, you see tier, you see user, right? You see settings, right? You see this part where you log out. Now, dashboard, this is a dashboard. Now, once you join, you are offered money. Now, this money are not actually real. So you can see this is a testnet platform. Funds are not real. Tiers don't apply, and credit line is only that net. So tokens, restrictions, and policies will be enforced on the main net, right? So the first thing you want to do is that this is a platform where you can actually borrow. You can also provide liquidity because you have some amount of money here. So how do you participate in this? So we have stable coins, which is USDT. So you are given around 50 million watts. You have credit lines, and you also have portfolio, which is a total of $196,000, right? So these are the stuffs. So now you see this option here. The first option we have is what borrow. So if I click now, you see already you have funds here, right? You see these funds. Let me bring this down a little bit. So you see these funds here. We have LTC, BTC, ETH, TRX, right? So you can see credit line 109.17, LTC, credit line of BTC in dollars, credit line of ETH, and that. Then the other one is available credit, right? Available credit and total borrowed, right, is here. So when you borrow, it is shown here. So you have to borrow to be able to earn some points. So let's say I want to borrow BTC. So I click on borrow. If you click on borrow, you can see available is worth $48,000. That's the available. If you check here, $48,000, you can see here available credits, right? So if I want to borrow that, I click on borrow. Then I can even click on maximum, or I click on 50%, or I click on 75%, any of that. But if I click on maximum, for example, I can choose to borrow the 0.5 BTC, and I click on borrow. Now, once I click on borrow, it loads. You can see enter the amount in USDT. So I've borrowed this right now, M3 fee 1%, which is around $489. We receive 400 and this, and collateral is that. So I'll click on confirm. Once I confirm, it means that I've borrowed that. Okay, great. Your loan has been approved successfully. You can now proceed to access the borrowed funds or review the loan details in your account. So you can see that here, and it's coming up, right? Due to the network, it's coming up. So this is it, right? So you can see here, these are the loans you've taken so far, or have taken so far. That when you take, you see that. So these are the loans. You can see date. The date is there, and thereabouts. So this is like the latest loan, right? So you can also choose to pay back if you want to. Let's say, for example, this one I took 1.5 BTC. If I click on pay back, you can see USD balance. There's no available balance to be able to repay yet. But then this is how you borrow. Now the next thing is provide liquidity, right? So the section is up here. You can see that provide liquidity, right? So you can, when they mean provide liquidity, of course, you're trying to offer funds, right? So you can see here, total locked is 100,000, right? So this is how you can, if you click on lock, so I have around 98,000. So I can say, okay, I want to provide liquidity of 47,000. So I lock that. I can choose to lock that as well and confirm. So once I confirm, liquidity has been successfully added. So you see I have a total of 140 something thousand, as liquidity. So now we have leadership boards. So if we click on leadership boards, you can see the various. So these are my points, right? Because as you have you're borrowing or you're providing liquidity, you actually have points that you earn just for what doing that, right? Just for doing that, you get me? So this is my points at this top here. You can see that. You can see that, right? So you can also borrow points. Borrow points. You can see borrow point liquidity points. Now this is borrow points, right? The points you got that it was gotten from borrowing, that's liquidity points, referral points, right? I don't have any referral yet. So if you see that, no referral, no impacted user yet. So if you want to participate in this, of course, join in. You can see where you can copy your link here and also be a part of that, right? So participate in this. So get to borrow, I feel that the more you actually borrow, the more points you get, right? So let's try and see and you see my place there around 100 and something, right? So Litecoin, let me do that. Maximum, is there any money to borrow here? None. Okay. BTC, I'm sure there's no money again to borrow. None. Ethereum, okay, there's some money, so I'm borrowing all. I'm borrowing all, right? Confirm to be able to have more. Okay, great. Um, that is loading, so it's adding back to my loan. So provide liquidity. I want to provide more liquidity, right? Because I just saw that more liquidity, more tokens. I'm providing a lot of liquidity into the system and confirm. So, but then this is just how you participate in this particular airdrop, liquidity or liquidfinity airdrop, right? So you can be a part of this and get as many points as possible. And let's hope that you can see here below how does it work. Lock USD, lock any amount of USD at any time to contribute to the TVL and start earning rewards. The larger your share of the pool, the bigger your rewards. Are you seeing that? Unlock any amount of USD at any point in time. During the testnet, please, your funds will be unlocked instantly, appearing in your wallet without delay. Earn rewards, earn hourly rewards in USD based on your share of the TVL. Every hour, 90% of your fees will all be active and all that. Then claim rewards. Rewards accumulated hourly are sent automatically to your USDT and wallet in the dashboard each hour. All right, so this is dashboard here. So if I click on dashboard, you get to see that, right? So that is what the information on this part. So please, if you got value, do well to subscribe to the channel, do well to like the video, do well to comment. If you have a question or contribution, I know that we're here to help you. Thank you so much. And of course, recommend our channel to your crypto lovers or enthusiasts to be able to get more information. Thank you.